Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. On their podcast, General Hospital's Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson opened up about what's happening with the storylines. How crazy is life in Port Charles right now? Some major secrets have come to a head on General Hospital, upending many lives. There's the reveal that Dante and Brooklyn had a child when they were kids, and only Lois and Gloria knew it was Dio. Then there's Drew manipulating Willow and coercing her to battle for full custody of her kids against Michael. And now Christina wants Cody to seduce Ava. With so many things going on, Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson had fun talking about it on their podcast. On That's Awesome, Burton, Jason, and Anderson, Spinelli, talked about GH stories. Anderson noted that now that the Metro Court pool set is back up, many other things are going on story-wise. We had a lot of storylines that were kind of like simmering for a long time, he stated, continuing, and then took a turn at the nurses' ball, and man, it feels like things are humming now. Things are heating up, Burton added, noting that some stories are coming to a close while new ones are just beginning. So we're kind of in this cool flow. Anderson remarked that the stories are not moving at a crawl, but at a brisk clip. Burton also observed that it doesn't feel like there's one huge story, and opined that the show isn't simply cutting to other subplots, but rather many major stories are occurring concurrently. Anderson cited some of the major stories, which included the shocking reveal that Sasha, Sophia Matson, was pregnant with Michael's baby, which was made even more shocking by their courtroom birth. He quipped to the listeners, "Enjoy the ride, friends," and later added that because the stories are all so hot, we can all cool off in the pool at the Metro Court pool. Burton stated that things are definitely picking up momentum and touched upon Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and Sonny's, Maurice Bernard, battle for the peers. He noted that at present, that particular story seems to be more of a B storyline, but enthusiastically added, things are definitely going to be heating up. The heartbeat of General Hospital is about to change dramatically, and longtime fans better buckle up, because the show is heading toward a seismic transformation. This week, two of the show's most beloved stars, Steve Burton, who plays the iconic Jason Morgan, and Bradford Anderson, who brings life to the tech-savvy and often hilarious Daniel Spinelli, are opening up in a deeply revealing new interview that exposes how and why the G8 landscape is about to shift in ways viewers never expected. Together, they offer clues about upcoming twists, game-changing alliances, and emotional turning points that could define the next era of the show. Their behind-the-scenes revelations give viewers a rare peek into the creative engine powering Port Charles and hint that the future is going to be more dangerous, more unpredictable, and more emotional than ever before. Steve Burton's return to General Hospital was already a major event, but according to him, we've only seen the beginning of what's coming. Jason's back, but he's not the same, Burton revealed. He's been through something that's fundamentally changed how he operates, and that's going to reflect in every decision he makes going forward. Fans have already noticed subtle shifts in Jason's demeanor since his return. He's quieter but more intense, watching and analyzing more than reacting. It's as if the weight of everything he's experienced off-screen is now shaping a new version of the character. And that change is by design. Burton confirms that the writers are building towards something massive. They told me when I came back that this wouldn't be a greatest hits tour, Burton explained. This is about evolving the character and showing what happens when you strip away everything Jason thought he knew about loyalty. Viewers are about to see Jason in new kinds of moral dilemmas, ones where the right choice isn't clear and the people he thought he could count on may not be trustworthy anymore. That's where Bradford Anderson's Spinelli comes in. Known for his comedic timing and nerdy charm, Spinelli has always been Jason's unlikely ally, and Anderson says that dynamic is going to become even more important. What's so great about Jason and Spinelli is that it's not just muscle and brains, Anderson said. It's trust. When everything else falls apart, Spinelli is one of the few people Jason has always been able to count on. But even that relationship is going to be tested. Spinelli's tech world is intersecting with the show's criminal undercurrents in new ways, and he's being pulled into increasingly dangerous operations. Spinelli is going to find himself in over his head, Anderson teased. And it's going to force both him and Jason to question where the line is between justice and survival. That line is going to blur for more than just these two characters. Burton and Anderson both hinted at major shifts involving other core cast members, some of whom may be moving into more antagonistic roles. While they didn't name names, it's clear the ripple effect of Jason's return will shake alliances and test loyalties. You're going to see people choosing sides, Burton said, and it's not going to be the sides you expect. One major source of tension: Jason's complicated history with Sonny Corinthos. For years, the friendship between Jason and Sonny was one of GA's cornerstones, but that dynamic is no longer as clear-cut. There's distance between them now, Burton admitted. Jason still loves Sonny like a brother, but he doesn't know if he can stand by everything Sonny is doing. Burton refused to elaborate on what exactly causes the divide, but hints suggest it may involve new players in the mob world and a betrayal that catches everyone off guard. It's going to change how people see Sonny, Anderson added. And it's going to put Jason in a position where he has to choose between doing what's right and protecting someone he once would have died for. Then there's the emotional fallout from Jason's absence. When he was presumed dead, people grieved and moved on. Drew stepped up. Carly found a new rhythm. Sam rebuilt her life. But now that Jason's back, all of that is being thrown into chaos. It's not just about Jason returning, Anderson explained. It's about how everyone else reacts to that return. The show is really exploring what it means to come back to a world that moved on without you. Burton nodded in agreement. Jason's not expecting a warm welcome from everyone. He knows he has a lot to answer for, even if most of it wasn't his fault. And that includes his relationship with Carly. While fans are buzzing about a possible rekindling of the Charlie romance, Burton warns it won't be that simple. There's history, there's love, but there's also pain. Carly has changed, Jason has changed, and the story is going to honor that. He adds that their scenes will be raw and honest, showing two people trying to navigate the wreckage of their past while deciding if there's still a future. As for Spinelli, his arc will take him down a path fans haven't seen before. Anderson revealed that his character will be forced to make a personal sacrifice that could cost him everything he's built. Spinelli's always been the guy who helps from the sidelines, he said. But coming up, he's going to be on the front lines in a way that's going to test him emotionally and physically. He teased that an unexpected romance might also develop, one that complicates his loyalty to Jason and threatens to pull him into dangerous territory. Involves the return of long-missing characters and the introduction of new faces that will become central to the canvas. Burton and Anderson both confirmed that several surprises are in store, including an unexpected alliance between enemies and a betrayal that will rock the foundation of one of Port Charles' most beloved families. The writers are weaving something big, Burton said. They're building to an arc that's not just about one storyline. It's about the entire town reaching a breaking point. What's even more exciting is how the show plans to pace this new arc. According to Anderson, the creative team is structuring the story like a slow burn that will explode mid-summer. It's like dominoes, he said. They're setting everything up now, small moments, conversations, decisions, and when it all starts falling, it's going to hit hard. Burton added that fans who pay close attention to the details will start seeing the bigger picture emerge. There are clues in the dialogue, in the set design, even in who's talking to who. Nothing is random. For longtime viewers, the upcoming storyline represents more than just the next phase of General Hospital. It's a return to the kind of emotional complexity and character-driven drama that made the show legendary. We're not doing this for shock value, Burton said. This is about real stakes, real emotion, real choices. Anderson echoed that sentiment, adding that the show is tapping into its roots while also pushing forward into bold new territory. The characters you love are still here, he said. But they're being tested in ways you've never seen before. And that's what makes it exciting. So what can fans expect in the immediate future? Burton and Anderson both suggest that the next few weeks will be full of subtle groundwork. Jason and Spinelli will begin pulling threads that expose a much larger threat looming over Port Charles. Relationships will be tested, alliances will be shattered, and secrets buried for years may finally come to light. And through it all, the question will remain: who can truly be trusted? Burton left fans with one final teaser that sent speculation spiraling. There's one scene coming up that changes everything, he said. It's short, it's quiet. But once you see it, you'll realize the entire game has changed. Anderson nodded solemnly. It's the kind of moment GH fans will talk about for years. One thing is certain: the plot is shifting, and there's no turning back. The emotional core of General Hospital is being redefined. Jason and Spinelli are about to be at the center of a storm, and when it hits, the entire town of Port Charles will feel the aftershocks. It's not just a twist, it's a transformation, and it begins now. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.